Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 with the Rude Man, and we're back in wherever the hell we're at. I do this every week. Where are we? Montana. We're in Montana. Now, I was a little bit late getting on. What I missed? 2 minutes. 2 minutes late. It's my own fault. There was an update on the software that does my stream, and I hit the update button and looked at the clock and thought, oh, shoot. It gave me a choice. It gave me a choice of skipping the update for now or getting it. I should have skipped it because it always takes a little bit of time to update it. And then sometimes the update changes the settings and I'm screwed. But it was too late. I'd already hit the button. But we're here and it seems to be working okay. Scorpion says, you woke me up from my pre-Rudy stream nap. You're on vacation. I didn't skip my naps on vacation. I got them. Anyway, where the hell am I? I'm in a mix of someplace green. Is that my farm? What is this? Soybeans. Soybeans, and they're growing. Everything's good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. How's the vacation going? Christopher having a good time, is he? I'm assuming that the rest of the family made it to their destination without any issues. I hope. I always worry about stuff like that when people are traveling, and I don't care whether it's airplane, bus, train, or cars. It's all dangerous. Hey, Matt. How you doing, buddy? All right, what was I doing? I was going to do my flight mode here and get out of this. Get up in the air so I can look, see what my crops are doing. Soybeans are still growing. This here is ready to harvest. And then I'm going to talk for a minute here, so we'll give people time to come on. Because I've got some new stuff that I did, and I don't want to repeat it, even though I probably will, because that's my wont in life to do. Barley's still growing. Barley takes for friggin' ever to ripen for some reason. The peas are ready. Now, I just noticed that the peas didn't get a full fertilization. They only got one stage, but it's too late now because it's ready to harvest. And then we've got soybeans that are growing still. This one we already discussed. It's ready to go. This is ready to go. Sorghum. We'll be talking more about sorghum here in a minute. A 2-hour flight. Oh, that's not bad. Made steak shrimp on the gas grill yesterday. Grilled burgers on the charcoal grill for lunch today. Hey, Christopher's going to be spoiled. Are you teaching your boy how to cook? Because I'm teaching my 2 kids how to cook. Addie's actually pretty good. She's a lot better than her mother was. Addie's mom just comes home and just throws everything in a pan, whether it goes together or not.
Yeah.
And then just pours hot sauce over everything. Cheers, Scorp. First round's on Scorp. Corn's ready to go. And peas are ready to go. So we got quite a bit to start harvesting on.
All right.
The grass is ready to cut. There's Andy. Hey, Andy. I didn't see Andy come in. Frank's here. Hello, Frank. And I did remember at the last minute today to go in and put Steve the farmer as one of the hired hands. So he's all ready to go if he ever shows up again. I know it's hard for him. He's in Australia. There's quite the time difference. He doesn't. He's not able to jump on just every time. So, but he's in there. We'll say hi to him when he goes to work. Let me go check on field number 50. That should have barley on it because that's what I'm using for the booze, the beer, and the whiskey. So let's see. It should be down here somewhere. Noah's got all the property around here. Him and Waldo, or no, Walter, is it? And Katie. Katie's got it. Is that mine? All right, this is mine. And it is barley. And it's going to take forever to grow. That's just the way it is. I've got stuff. Why is there a beach ball on the tower? And why is there a tower? Well, I guess there is trees here. When I looked down this hill on Tuesday, or last Thursday, was it today, Tuesday? Yeah, last Thursday I looked over to this hill and I said, oh my God, Scorpion said he wanted to run down it. If you run fast enough, you might be able to jump into the water real quick before killing yourself. All right, well, let's see. There's no whiskey. I don't know if it's running or not. I don't know if the beer's running. We'll have to check on it. I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was out of materials. All right, I want to take a look at some stuff now that Frank's here. I did so much I had to write it down. Let's see if I can find it. That ain't it. Got myself a clipboard here. Kind of. Woo. All right, there's got some footnotes here. Okay, so I did some modding. Let's start with that. The hired help I just talked about. I added Steve the farmer, or Steve-O the farmer, and so he's in there now. And then I remodded the TARDIS stuff and added some storage to it and some speed, stuff like that. So just the normal junk doodle-doo. This TARDIS stuff right here, these trailers. Now the TARDIS comes with other stuff. There's a combine and some other stuff like that. But the only thing I use on it is the trailers at the moment. Then we've got a mod that I already had in, but I had to remod it because it didn't have everything I wanted. And that's the sell everything mod that I have. And I actually changed it. I changed enough of it that I'm now calling it Rudy's Store. So I changed quite a bit of stuff in there. And so I didn't call it. I didn't feel comfortable calling it Rudy's Store because I hadn't made it mine. Now I have. I spent a couple hours on it yesterday. And so that's it right there. And no buildings, just a grading. But now it's got everything I need in it. And if you notice, there are some changes here. I already had these things here, the TMR mixer, the pig food mixer, and the store where I buy things that I don't have that I need. That's what that little one is over there. But looky here, we put in a Smirnoff factory. So I'm making vodka. And Scorp, when did we work on this? Was it last Friday? Or did I come in on the weekend? I don't think I did. If you taught him today, he'd forget what. Well, not if he needs to eat. So, the vodka, Scorpio and I worked on it sometime. I think it was Friday. I think it was after the live stream on Friday. Oh, no, wait, I don't live stream on Friday. Was it after the live stream on Thursday? Anyway, it doesn't matter. This thing to make vodka took corn and what else? Corn and barley. Okay, so it took corn and barley, and we swapped those out. I remodded it to do potatoes and sorghum because I'm growing sorghum, and I've grown sorghum before, but I have no use for it. So I wanted to have a use for it, so I added it here. And the potatoes, same thing, really. You know, you grow potatoes, but what do you do with them? You grow sugar beets and you make sugar. But you grow potatoes, unless you throw in, that thing I had before that did French fries and stuff, which I didn't. But we're making Smirnoff out of it now, and I had to test it. That's why there's some Smirnoff down there, and make sure everything's working. And what that did was it went into what I remodded, because the store didn't take vodka and a couple other things that I am doing. So I added those in, I remodded that, and now I'm pretty sure, I haven't actually tested it. I tested it on the other map that I'm playing. So, but I didn't check it over here. Let's throw some strength on so I can pick up some Smirnoff. Strong enough I can carry it so I don't drop it. You have to work a little bit on the vodka factory, by the way. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so we got almost $3,000 for a pallet of vodka. Yeah, I think it was Scorpion, because I remember jumping on right after that stream for some reason. I don't remember what happened in the stream, but for some reason I wanted to talk about it. And I saw Scorpion on Discord, so I just jumped in and said howdy. Okay, now look right here. See that dumper thing? Right over there. That's where you dump your stuff, but see that big mound there? For some reason, the person that made this mod put the trigger way up in the air, and you can't reach it. So if I pull my truck in there, I couldn't reach the trigger. So you couldn't unload anything. So what I had to do is I had to put a mound of tarmac on there. So I built it up, a little mound right there. I built it up until I could drive over it and it would let me dump something in it. Pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt to do because I just started raising the ground. Next thing you know, I couldn't see the icon. It's got a holographic icon of a dump truck, right? I couldn't see it. I didn't know where it was. I raised it up so high that I couldn't see it. So then I had to start leveling it off. And so I just leveled it off so that at least the truck can get up and down real easy. So all I have to do now is just get up high enough and I can dump my product in there without tipping the truck over. And it works. It works. So then we put a coffee roaster in. So I've got this, and we can make coffee beans and make coffee. It's loud. I apologize for that. It is running. This one takes diesel. So you have to put diesel in this tank over here. And then all you need then is just raw coffee beans, which I have to grow. And I haven't tested it yet. So let's see what it's doing. Is it working? I got it at 300%. Materials missing. Coffee beans. Well, it did make some. It made a few. So I just threw a little bit of coffee beans in there and some diesel. But now what? Maybe I didn't make any. Well, anyway, it's ready for coffee beans. That's all you put in it. Coffee beans, have some diesel in the tank, and Bob's your uncle. I need to put some more diesel in. Oh, crap. Am I going to have to... I'm going to have to mod that. Because I filled that up, and I threw just a couple of beans in there. And now that diesel needs filling again already. That's got to be remodded. Okay, so where's my list? Sell everything's where I left off. I made it so I could sell the coffee and the vodka and a few other things that I'm doing that weren't in there. And then I've got some mods to talk about. The first one, of course, is I've already talked about. That's the vodka and the coffee plant. So there's those two. That's new. I got mushrooms to pick up here. Things are fitting okay. I still haven't done... I need to go in and mod the meat factory, but I haven't used it yet. So I'm not entirely sure what needs to be modded. Scorpion's been using it, but I haven't used it yet, which is another thing that I bought. Okay, let's go down the list. Scorp sent me a mod because, as you guys know, with one of the additions of Farm Sim that I got a toy. I don't know if I can reach it. Oh, shoot, there went my camera. No. I didn't do that very good. I got a beacon with one version of the game. Oh, that's going to keep doing that. Well, you guys know what a beacon looks like, right? I'm having trouble here. What the hell was that? Taco Bell trying to get me to go and have lunch? No thanks. I don't want to run for the border right now. Yeah, I'm going to quit messing around. I'm going to break my camera. But basically, it's a little plastic beacon about this big, and I keep it setting up above my monitor here behind the camera. And is that right? Yeah, that's good. So anyway, what this mod does is, as you're harvesting, when it gets to a certain point before it's full, before it's full, it'll start that automatically. Normally, I have to start it when I'm in a rig. But this mod, full level warning it's called. So sirens go off, bombs explode, fireworks go off, and the beacon comes on when you get ready to unload. I didn't drop the bacon. There's a 2-second rule on bacon dropping. You can pick it up. If it's got cat hair on it, that's not my fault. All right, so the other thing that we downloaded, and I didn't do anything with it yet because I wanted to do it with you guys here so you could take a look at it. But what it is it's a whole pack of equipment, starting with combine. And it's wild and crazy. If you remember some of the big maps we had, that it would take 2 weeks to harvest a field with the combine, this one you can do it almost instantly if you want. It's called the Colossus 9000 Harvester, but it's not just a harvester. There's trailers, there's headers, all kinds of junk that comes with it. So, but it's interesting if you look at the harvester. It's pretty, so pretty. So, but it's got tons and tons of things you can change on it. So let's get us a combine. I'm trading in the other one I had, so don't worry about it. I already sold it. We got the money for it. So, first of all, capacity. We can do a standard capacity, or you can make it 2 times 250. Well, 2,000, 250, 500, 1 million, 2.5 million. Yeah, up to 2.5 million. Okay, I didn't do that. I just made it 500. If I have a huge field that I need more oomph to it, I'll just lease one and make it, bigger, faster, stronger. You know what I mean? I don't want to leave my bacons on. No, I don't want a hairy bacon. That's for sure. Did you mean beacon? Scorpion don't know how to spell. All right. Well, anyway, I don't want it terribly, cheaty. And if I do need it that way, I can always remod it. So the engine is set up. I don't see any reason why not to get the big engine. So I'll get the big engine. 3,000 horsepower. I should be able to climb a hill with that. It's already got Michelin's on it. That's good for me. This special edition, I think, only changes if you change the wheels, tires. Standard design or camouflage? Hell no. Why would I camouflage? Why would I camouflage my combine when I can't remember where I parked it on a regular, So I'm just going to use a case. I'm going to make it US. Got a frog here. Window tint. Okay, it can go really dark. But I'm not going to do it really dark. I just do a medium. But it goes dark. Red, green, blue, purple, orange, yellow. I guess that's teal or aqua. And then just the standard. I'm just going to make it medium. With the beacon, I don't like a blinky. I like the rotating one because that's what my beacon is a rotating one. Although the beacons are actually pretty smart, that add-on, because if you've got a beacon on it that flashes, it flashes. If you got a beacon on it that just turns on, it turns on. If it goes round and round, it goes round and round. So it'll mimic whatever beacon your equipment is using. And then window tint we got, beacon on. Exhaust, I want my exhaust as black as I can get it because, I'm a polluter. I'm a consumer. I pollute all the time. I'm just going to leave it on short pipe because I don't know if I need a long pipe. Because if you look at it, that's pretty long as it is, even short. So I'm going to leave it there until I need something longer for whatever reason. And then we can change all the colors, which is cool. So I'm going to do... Now, these are all the colors you can use. And the little sparkly thing on there, the little stars and stuff, that means something. That means that it's a glossy color, if you look down here. I mean, down on the thing. The other one is this one right here. This icon, which is metallic, so it's really shiny. And then the ones with the lines through it that's a matte color, so it's dull. It's a dull color. I don't even see any matte colors here. I don't. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to use these bright and shiny ones. Chrome red. Let's do that. Isn't that pretty? You can see your face in it. All right. And then chrome red, we're going to do the design color. And there's so many different choices. You got design color, 2 of those, a pipe color, another design color, an interior color, and a rim color. And I have no idea which one. I don't know what it does. If there's 4 design colors, which design is it changing? So what I did was I just chose the design color, and I made it as pink as I can make it, just to see what it changed. So it's something inside here and something down below here. Okay? So you can make this thing look like I don't know, a rainbow, I suppose, if you want to. But I'm not. I'm going to make that. Let's do a Black Magic Pearl effect on that. Okay? So that just colored it black, kind of, sort of. All right, down to the next one is another design color, but what is the design? Let's make it violet. Oh, God. Okay, it's, oh, geez. Yuck. Yuck. All right, so let's make that one a chrome yellow and see what that looks like. Oh boy, that's not yellow. That's friggin' gold, man. Although gold, it doesn't look bad though. Let me see what else we got. Chrome green toothpaste. Let's look at that one. Holy smokes. Does your toothpaste look like that? My toothpaste is white. Do you want to leave my beacons on? Scorpion's being... he's on vacation. He can be any way he wants to be. All right. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Blue, purple, pink, chrome, blackout, or that's it, I guess, for the metallic. I think I'm going to leave it that color for now for a minute and see what happens. So let's go back. So the next one is the pipe color. And the pipe color is a blue, like it was when I first started. But I don't know. It's this one right here. Harvest Moon Blue. I'm going to make it this pearl effect. Black. Just the pipe. Okay. And then we got another design, but I don't know what it is. So let's look. Oh my God. That's a bit much. Now I truly don't know what to do. Neon orange? Really? Maui pineapple. It looks... It doesn't. It looks gold. What was that one? Toothpaste? Where'd the toothpaste go? Oh, no, it's still there. Toothpaste is still there. All right, I don't like that. We could make it all red. But then I don't know. Is that too red? That's too red. Let's try this. That might be the thing to do. I don't want it to be too wild, if you know what I mean. And then we've got what's that one then? Oh, that's just inside? Nah, that's no big deal. That's not a big deal. Yeah, let's do that. A little bit of gray. And then the rim colors. Rim colors, I could just leave them, but I think I'm going to do that. Just that right there. Okay, that's wild, but it's not too wild. I don't know. What do you guys think? Hey, Steve's here. Purple, pink, and orange. No, 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 no. Hey, Steve, I got you added to the gang here, so you'll be working. I'm going to put you to work out on the field here. Now, guess who we saw the other day, my son and I? You know, Goonies just had an anniversary. I don't know if you knew that, but just a week or two ago, they had an anniversary. I drove up there with some people, and there's tons and tons of people visiting. And a week after the anniversary, there's an actor that played in was it the Twin Towers, Lord of the Rings? What the hell's his name? Can't think of his name. He played he was the little kid star of the show Goonies. Sean Astin. Sean Astin was here. We went over and visited for a while. He's actually, he couldn't make it during the anniversary, but he is making a documentary about it, a historical documentary about it, and he was there. He was here filming last week. So anyway, that's all over now. So I'm going with this. Okay, now remember what colors I used here, because I need to get a grain header. And there should be one. Now this is where it gets wild on the headers with this. This is still part of that Colossus pack. But if you notice this Titan header here, it's a modded header, but it's not too wild. But then we have the Titan header unrealistic one. This one will take out a whole field almost at once. I haven't used it yet, but it's quite crazy. Then there are two more, or a couple more. There's a swathing header. It just swaths your crop. And this was an unrealistic one. And then this is a rice header that's unrealistic. So you can choose from those. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to do the regular one. Transport wheels, yes, I want to be able to drag it behind my combine. This one, working speed. You can beef this mother up. I wouldn't go too much, though. If you go too much, it starts hopping. So don't want to go too much. We're going to make it US. I'm going to leave it standard. You can also camouflage it, but that's silly, so I'm not doing that. You can make it a brand name or not. The brand name right now is Lizard. So you can choose that or not. I don't care. I mean, I don't care about mine. I care about yours. So make it whatever you want. And then we can change some colors of everything here. So let's do that. The main color here is blue. But the main color that I chose was the red. So we'll make it red. And then design color, I can't remember what that is right now. It's a Harvest Moon Silver. Let's do a pink and see what it does. Yuck. Okay. So going with our other theme, let's make that one toothpaste. Where's the toothpaste? There it is. We'll make it toothpaste. And then the thresher part, which is the springs, that's the thresher part. Did I use another color besides the blue? I don't think I did, except for the toothpaste one. We can do just the pearl on that one. Does that look okay? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. What else we got? We have the design color, which is what? What is that? Holy smolies! Yeah, that's we're gonna make that one red too, so it matches the whole thing. So let's just do that right there. There we go. That's all we need to do. I'm gonna leave the rims as they are. I don't really care about the rims. Okay, let's buy that. I'll buy that for $1. All right, there we go. Now, I already bought a corn header. So right now I'm just going to use one corn header. But they also have a corn header. And it is... Dun, da, da, da. There's a Titan corn header or a Titan corn header unrealistic. I just got the regular one. We'll look at that later. Okay, so now that that mod comes with a bunch of other stuff, trailers, and it's a whole pack of stuff. So you can go through it. I haven't had time to go through anything other than that, so I'll leave that for now. Oh, livestock trailer. I got. So let's look at that. Because we have a beef factory, a meat factory, want to be able to haul the animals. So there's a trailer we got. Somewhere. Oh, it'd be with animal stuff, wouldn't it? All right, let's see. Where's the animal stuff? I don't know. Come on. I hate this thing. Can't find anything. Trailers, seeding, yield improvement, combine, forage, grassland, baling, root crops, vegetables, special crops, grapes and olives, animals. Here we go. Animal transport. This is it right here. Ain't it pretty? And I just left it this silver, this chrome color. But you can do like the other one. You can change it any color you want. I just left it. So we'll just do that. And that's the only thing you can change on it. Okay, and I already have a couple of trucks, and I'm not going to be hauling meat every day, so I'll leave it at that. Then the other thing that we have, and I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to do anything right at the moment, but we're going to have to make a decision real soon. But I got a root crop, no, a vegetable thingamabobberdoodle. So let's see. It's a beet harvester. I got this Ropa. That's a Tommy one. This one is not. This is the multi-fruit right here. And then there's also a Colossus one, which I haven't looked at yet. So I don't know what it does. But if we get this one, it's a different mod. The one I had before was this Tommy one over here. Now this one's 100,000 more. I don't know why. But it's the header that's going to make the difference. So we need to look at that. Beet harvester header. Okay, so we've got the Ropa one, and then we've got the Colossus one over here. Again, it's unrealistic. I don't know what it's set to do. But the Ropa one comes with a trailer and a header. And then you can get ones that are much wider. You get one that's 4 meters or 12 meters. I'm probably going to get the 12. But I'm not entirely sure what's the difference here. I don't know what this is. This looks like, I don't know. I don't know. But the multi-fruit, the other Ropa I had, you had to choose a header for everything. So you had a sugar beet one, you had a beetroot one, you had a carrot one, a green bean, a parsnip, a pea, and a partridge in a pear tree. You had to choose all of these different ones. The multi-fruit, you just choose one, does all the fruit. So that's the one. I'm going to get that one. Silver scraped? Silver scratched? Oh my God, that's ugly. And they get uglier. Silver bumpy? What does that mean? Galvanized. Painted metal. Calibrated metallic. You can make it into a robot, I guess. And then you can do the speed. Let's get it going a little faster here. I don't want it going too fast. Well, 19, that's not bad. Anyway, you can change the color. So we could do metallic, a metallic color. No metallic. Maroon. Let's make it red. Why not? Did I buy it already? Oh, shoot. Did I buy it? Now I've got to buy it twice. I got to find out. Did I buy it? Do you guys remember? There's my other one. I got 2 combines now. This one's blue. The other one was red. Well, if I bought it, it's not here. All right, let's get this one out of the way. Oh my God, it's a speed demon. Good Lord. It's like a race car. I haven't actually used these yet. Man, these things are squirrely. Where's the... Man, this thing will fly. Oh, the trailer's going crazy. What's it doing? It's up on wheels. There we go. All right, it's back down. Now let's do some sorghum with this thing. Make you keep your water up. What? I like my water to go down. There's that guy advertising on my channel again. I'm assuming you guys take care of them when they do that. $98. Today, for the first time this summer, we were supposed to get over 70 degrees. It's supposed to get all the way up to 72. Currently, it's 68. So we still all summer have not popped 70 degrees, which is room temperature. What a hot summer we've had. It's been in the 50s and 60s all summer and no sun. All right, let's pop this thing open and see what it'll do. Oh. Put that away. Oh no. Put that away. Okay, so the thing with the combine is it goes really fast and it holds a 500,000. And that's as small as I can make it almost. Now, I didn't get the unrealistic header. I just got the regular header. So let's see what happens here. Who's working? Frank. Frank gets to use the brand new combine. And there he goes. Does anybody know if sorghum has windrow? I know it doesn't normally, but with this you get corn windrow, so I didn't know. I'm not going to stop it. I'll just go. I don't need a windrow. It's a speed demon, all right. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, we got this one. This is barley. Let's get the other combine over here. And we'll start on some barley. See how fast we can hit those tracks. Whoa! Whoa! This isn't gonna end well. I'm telling you. All right. Hey, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't bad at all. All right, let's start this up and see who's going to work. Matthew. Frank says he's a race car driver. Hey, Nate, how's it going? Nate Brooker's in the house. Now, wait a minute. I know this has windrow on it. Doesn't it? Oh, I just fired Matthew, I think. Nope, Matthew's back. I did have a great weekend. I didn't do anything. I was so tired from the weekend before. I had to travel the weekend before. And the drive was about 6-7 hours home. I was exhausted. And now I've got to do it again this weekend. I got to travel the same distance this weekend. All right, what else we got going here? Let's see. Oh, smokes. Did he hit that tree? I bet he did. All right, let's see. What else have we got? We've got barley there. We've got sorghum there. I think we've got some peas to do. And some carrots, I think. I think carrots are ready. Something's ready right there. Is that barley? No, it's corn. Corn? Oh, I didn't realize I'd planted corn. All right, we started this one, if you remember, but we didn't get very far. So we're going to do a lease. I'm going to lease one of those multi-fruit guys. Oh my God. That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I'm just leasing it, so I don't care what it's called, what it is. Engine setup. Let's get a bigger engine in there. Wheels don't matter. Working speed, let's pop that up a little. Discharge? What? You got, what do you got, a blister and it's leaking everywhere? Discharge large. What does that mean? What's the difference between big and large? I don't know what that means. Capacity. We got standard. We got 60,000, 80, 100, 120, 150, 200, 250. Let's go with the 250. And I'm not going to change the colors. It's just a lease rig, so I don't really care. So let's lease that. Now here's where the magic happens. And that's on the header. Magic happens on headers, you know. So pop back there, grab that. We've got the trailer or that. Yeah. I'm going to get the 12 meter. And again, I'm just going to leave it. I don't know. I had this set up before, but I didn't buy it, if you remember. I'm just going to leave it on silver scratched. I don't think it makes any difference. Again, we're going to lease it. So, but I do want it going faster. 19.3, and let's lease that. All right, let's go see what this monster will do. Nate, what's happening today? Oh no, tooth pain is not good. I've got to travel this weekend, and I'm gonna drive 6 or 7 hours on Saturday, have a dinner, and then turn around the next morning and drive all the way home. Because Monday, I've got a dentist appointment, and it's to replace a couple of crowns. I got a couple of crowns that have been around for 30-some years. They've done their job, but they're getting a little weak, the dentist says, and he wants to replace them before they go out. So that's what I got going. I gotta go to my dentist with a pocket full of money because we don't have dental insurance, so I got to pay cash. It's going to be a couple $1,000s, I know. Hey, Dennis is here. Anyway, I sympathize for you, Nate. Dennis, what's new? Hey, Dennis, good news. Last night, I didn't have anything else to do. So I worked on Fallout London, and I got working again. So I may be able to start recording here soon. Anyway, okay, let's, did I buy that? I think I did. If I didn't, I'm going to be upset because I've bought it twice now. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why don't I just do... Does anybody know where I'm going? I don't know where I'm going. I think I'm going right here. Hey, there's the header. Now There's a header. Just a little bitty one. Am I on the back side? I think I am. These headers always come in backwards for some reason. I could be wrong. But I've never been wrong before, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't, if I was ever wrong, I wouldn't know it because I've never been wrong. How do you know if you're wrong if you've never been wrong? Well, that's not going to work either. What the hell? I did get the right header, didn't I? Maybe I didn't pull up far enough in it. All right, let's try this again. Wow, I just didn't pull far enough in. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. All right. I love it already. Anybody remember where we're going? Is Matt around here? Is it soup du jour yet, Matthew? I started walking every other day. So I'm getting a little exercise. My doctor said it's something I should have done 12 years ago. As soon as I retired, they said I should have started walking every day. But I've got an exercise bike and I've got a treadmill. So I was using the treadmill, and I used the exercise bike probably more often now than the treadmill. It's a recumbent bike. And if you don't know what a recumbent bike is, everybody knows what a bicycle is, right? You sit up on the seat, straddling this thing, and you pedal. The recumbent bike is a bike that's laying down. So you're actually kind of, let me get my seat back. You're laying back like this, and the pedals are in front of you. And you're pedaling, laying down. So the pedals in your ass are the same level. So you're just pedaling. That's a recumbent bike. And it's got a computer hack to it, or hooked to it. It's got a computer hooked to it that does all kinds of junk doodle doo for you. Makes you smarter as you go. Cooks your dinner for you. Cleans your dishes. All kinds of stuff. Makes a liar out of you. I had a good shot on that first, though. I learned a long time ago to fib a little bit. I don't entirely lie. I exaggerate a little bit. Is this... Where's my field? Was that it? Is this it? No, this is barley. I don't know where I'm at. You guys know how bad I lie. How many years did I say I was 30 years old? But to be honest, it wasn't me that said I was 30. Everybody else did. How old are you? I don't know. How old do you think I am? Oh, about 35. Yep, that's about right. So it wasn't me. I was just going along with what everybody else said. Until I got the camera. Then I couldn't cheat anymore. That's a noisy little rat, isn't it? Well, actually, it's not little. All right, let's see who's going to work this thing. Let's get back here and open it up. Uh-oh. I have to open the header first, right? Is that right? Look at that. Oh, that's sweet. I love it. Okay. Now, let's hire somebody. Who do we hire? Oh, Hamish. Hamish McDougal. All the way from good old jolly England. Hey, Hamish, that little there's a little Scottish girl that I watch that does videos about Scotland. And she rented a houseboat and she's running it through that, and I don't remember the name of it. There's a canal that goes across, but at one point it's got this thing that like a carousel, and you drive in it with the boat, and then it goes around and puts you up the top, and then you take off again. Anyway, she just went through that in her video. I'm waiting for the second part of it. Look at this thing go. Now, just to the left, you'll see how much that other one did. Just a little tiny little bit. This one does, what, 12 meters? Sweet. Gotta love it. All right, I gotta go check on my crops. Was I doing sorghum? I think I was doing sorghum. Well, let's leave this one. Let's get this one. We were doing barley too. Let's go pick up the barley. And then I missed soup du jour. Where's Matthew? 2 minutes past. Sorry, Matt. We're gonna do some sparkly. Something sparkly. Because I'm jonesing for it. Now let's see what I'm gonna do, because if my blood sugars are low enough, I can get away with something else. Nah, I had rice and I had beef and broccoli and pork fried rice for lunch. The rice is full of sugar, so I'm up a little bit. So I'm just gonna have to do a regular Mountain Dew. I can't do a Baja Blast or a Code Red. They're full of sugar. This one is diet. So we'll just do that one. Oh man, that first sip always goes right straight to my brain. It's ice cold and so refreshing. Oh, that'll get me through. Why is my steering wheel so far away? Has it always been like that? This a golf cart? Oh, I learned my lesson. I have to slow down, because if I hit those tracks, there is quite a bit of a there's quite a bit of a curb to that, isn't there? That's what I'm hitting, so I have to slow down on that, because I bounce back off of it if I don't. You can't miss that combine. It's about as blue as it can get. You know that. Oh, shoot. Here we go. I left the meme on. Oh, was that right? That's not right. Well, for one thing, it is seasonal. It's supposed to be a summer drink. My son got one when we were on vacation. Is anybody in the U.S. familiar with Kroger's? For years, we didn't have Kroger's. They had Kroger's in other places in the United States. Kroger was real big, if I'm not mistaken, in California. we have what we call a Fred Meyer's. That was a local Oregon, Washington store, and it sold out to Kroger. So Kroger's has a special Mountain Dew that only they have. Mountain Dew made a purple haze or something like that, Mountain Dew, and it's exclusive at Kroger's. You can only get it there for 2 years. They signed a deal with Mountain Dew for 2 years. It's exclusive only to Kroger's. And so now Kroger's owns Fred Meyer's. And so we were at a Fred Meyer's at our condo this last week, or the week before last, and they had it. So we thought, oh great, they've got it, and it says right on it, Kroger, El Special. And so we came home. Our Fred Meyer's doesn't have it, and so you can get a 12-pack of Mountain Dew for $11, $12, something like that. It's $22 to get that stuff shipped to you. It isn't worth that. It was good, but it ain't worth that. So Jeff went to get one this morning, and he said he couldn't find it. So I told him, I said, well, I'm traveling this weekend. We'll be going through a lot of places that have more Fred Meyer's. Evidently, a lot of these chain stores can order things, they do their own ordering. So if they don't have shelf room, for something that they don't know whether it will sell or not, they won't order it. So we'll see. Maybe I can find it for him. Buy about 6 cases of it, something like that. You have a Kroger down the street? Well, that's the way it is here. We have Kroger's, but they're not Kroger's. They're Fred Meyer's. They didn't change the name. They still call them Fred Meyer's. There's no point in changing the name. If people are used to Fred Meyer's and then something turns to Kroger, what's the first thing you're going to do? I don't know what the hell Kroger is, because we don't have them here. They had them in California and Texas, evidently. But we didn't have it here. I wouldn't know what the hell Kroger's is. I like my Fred Meyer's. I guess I'll go to Walmart and get my stuff now. So there's no point in changing the name. Anything they sell, they're going to get credit for it. So they might as well leave it, because Fred Meyer's was a name, that at some point, that's all the only grocery stores we had in the area. And it's not just a grocery store. It's like a Walmart. They sell clothes. They sell everything. They always have. So Fred Meyer's is a big department store. It's not just a grocery store. Steve says it sucks not being able to get that soda. I don't know. I got to wait for this guy to fill up. I was just going to tell Scorpion, I'm afraid that mod you gave me that makes the light go on is never going to work if I can't fill the damn thing up. The combine's not going to fill up. Yeah, it's not even. It's about a third of the way. I need a bigger farm. So I went looking for maps this morning. I didn't find any that I wanted to try particularly. I wanted to try the one that was Michigan or something like that, until I realized it was one I just played before this one. Remember the one with the roller, what do they call that? Roller coaster. It had the roller coaster and it had that thing that I was jumping. Remember that one? It looked pretty good, and it was it had the most stars of any map on the page. It was 4.6 out of 5. And I thought, oh, I want that map. And then I got to looking at it. I said, this map looks familiar. Yeah, it does. You just played it, you dummy. Look how fast this thing goes. Okay, that wasn't good. I gotta hang on. I gotta call the farm wife and see if our insurance is paid for. All right, here we go. Let's get a run at it. I can't stop it from turning. Hang on. Whoa! I got a little air on that one. Oh! Thank God the pipe was out. That pipe gave me a little bit of a drag, didn't it? Does this pipe not fold up? I guess it doesn't. Or does it? Or does it? Yeah, it does. It folds. All right. I don't know what else we got. I think the sorghum's probably done. If not, that guy's doing a bang-up job on it, so. What else did we have? Well, this thing oh, I know. We got to get a corn header. Nah, let that guy finish. There was a field of corn I had to get. Build it, we will come. Build it, they will come. Drop it down lightly. Okay, anybody know where a corn header went? Is it over there? I think that's it over there. Does that look like a corn header? That blue thing down there? It doesn't fold, and I don't have a trailer for it, so I'm gonna have to. This is alien technology, so we can teleport with that. Just so you know, I don't want to surprise anybody. The Falkirk wheel on the Forth and Clyde Canal used to work in a garage near it. Really? You guys don't have a Walmart? I thought Walmart come from your country. Wait a minute. No, it came from Arkansas. Same thing. Australia, Arkansas. Steve's gonna get mad at me and kick my ass. You're too far away. You need a shower to give him a lift. Yeah, Andy could probably tell you. I think there was something like 13. Do you guys know how the Panama Canal works? As you're going, the elevation of land is going up or down, and so, but they use canals to raise up so that you can go and then raise up so you can go, because you can't take a boat up very, very fast, very long, especially if it's full. So you have to have a way of changing. If the Panama Canal is this high on one end and then this high on the other, you got to have a way to, to get the ship going where it's going. So they have locks. And so you pull into a lock, they lower the water level, and then you head out. and then you get to the next lock and it lowers it a little bit more and you head out. I think there was something like 13 locks that were replaced by this wheel thing. If I'm wrong, Andy will tell us. But it's like the ninth wonder of the world or something. It's quite the piece of technology, I'll tell you that. It really is amazing. Is this the corn? Sure, look like it. All right, let's open this up. All right, let's hire a worker and see what happens here. Oh, look at that. That's how wide it is. Sweet. Okay, wait a minute. Let me stop this because I have to set it up for a windrow, I think. Let's see if that works. Who's working that? Matthew again. Uh-oh, what'd I do? What happened? Oh, it's John now. I screwed up. Sorry, Matthew. I think I hit the wrong key. All right, so that's how this thing works. And this is the normal one. So I have no idea how wide that other one goes. This is not the unrealistic header. This is the normal one. The unrealistic one is probably twice this. Remember when I said you could do a field in about two swipes? I reserve that one for that great big field over there. This is on the smallest setting, by the way, as far as I know. I haven't really played with it. And where's our windrow? I thought corn had windrow. Yeah, Scorpion went to work. Give me some windrow, Scorp. There it is. I don't know what I did the first time. Scorpion knows how to run it. Andy says he's no expert. Well, I read that someplace, Andy. Remember when I did that flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator and I flew over Scotland? I flew over that thing, I think. But even if I didn't, I remember reading about it. There was something about it that thing replaced quite a number of locks. There are still some other locks on there, on that route. But I think it replaced, and I thought, for some reason, the number 13 popped into my head. But I am getting old, and I am starting to forget stuff, so. Hell, I'm past old. You know, there's that old saying, I got one foot in the grave. Hell, I got my living room recliner and a big screen TV in the grave. I'll be moving my bedroom in any day. And Andy, don't sell yourself short. You're an expert at something, I know. You're like an expert beer drinker. Not drinker, brewer. That's what I meant to say. Expert drinker. Brewer, I meant brewer. Of course I did. Did Steve get in trouble again? He's in a hell of a lot better shape than I am, I'll tell you that. Yeah, he only sleeps about 3 or 4 hours a night. All right, what's next? Oh, let's go check on the... Oh, God, he still isn't done. See, this header here, I could have made wider, but I chose not to. I just used the regular one, so... I don't want to get... Holy smokes, look at this guy go. I don't want to get too carried away. Guy's making the corn. Why is that corn so golden? It should be yellow. All right, so those guys are working up a storm. I need to figure out what do we... Oh, I can pick up the straw. Let's get this tractor off the road. And we'll go pick up some straw. I figure out where I'm at. Where am I? There we go. Can I cross over here? Oh, I better not get hit by a train. Out of the machine. We're almost out of July. How did that happen? Another month and school will be back in. Oh, I'm done. Let's go pick up some sorghum. Where's our combine at? There he is. One looks like Spider-Man, the other one looks like Superman. Good God, that was loud. You go, Andy. Andy's always good about taking care of the cattle. There's that black smoke I was talking about. Yeah, you have the option to make really black smoke in your combines and stuff. That's great. I love it. I never saw a diesel that didn't smoke. Actually, I have, but they should smoke. All right, that one's done. What's on this field? What's in your wallet? Barley, which never grows for some reason. God, that stuff is slow. I thought I had one field that was ready. Oh, no, I already did it. Never mind. Corn's getting close to be... Oh, look how fast that guy's working. If I'd have kept that old combine that I had last week, when I started this field, he still wouldn't even have been this far done right here. Man, that's going to be a lifesaver. What's this? Hey, this is my field. And it's got barley on it. The grass needs to be done, so I can get that going. This barley's going to take forever. Oh, I got sunflower seeds to do. So as soon as the corn's done, I'll move that one over here, and we'll do this right here. the sunflowers. And then we've got peas. Is it peas? Carrots. Soybeans. Where's the carrots? I think the carrots are ready. Yeah, carrots are ready. So as soon as the peas are done, we can come back and do these carrots. And then, I think this stuff down here is still growing. Yeah, barley. This one's ready to go. Some more peas. Soybeans are still growing. And then I've got the one field down here that hasn't even started yet. Field number 50. It's got barley on it, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not even barely started. All right. What do I do with this guy? I think he's done. I just need the corn header. What's he doing? Can he do something? But he doesn't seem to want to work. This is only fertilized 50%. I need another fertilization on it, but he's not going to do it. Smelled like charcoal and hamburgers. Needed a shower. You smell good enough to eat then. Little ketchup here, a little mustard there, a little barbecue sauce. Should have rolled around some barbecue sauce. You got enough sorghum for a while now. Okay, why is this guy not wanting to work? Because he's got lime. He don't need lime. He needs fertilizer. All right, I'm not driving all the way back. I ain't gonna do it. No, siree. Let's see if that's going to work. It may not work. I might have to change the growth state again. Well, they're spreading something. Let's see what it is. It's not working. It's still 50%. All right. Stop, sister. That was Matthew. Matthew's a girl. All right. Let's go find. Oh, let's find out if the corn is done.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Andy. Corn is done, so we're gonna move this guy. Oh, the peas are done. Peas and thank you. All right, we're gonna take the corn header or the corn combine and empty it somehow. I know she's out there somehow, somewhere. Why does it look real gold and then tan colored? What's that all about? No, it's changing color. Look at that. That's weird that it changes color like that. It's rendering. It's the rendering, I would guess. All right, so where'd my tractor go? There it is. Moody Blues. I don't know where that came from. I haven't listened to Moody Blues in years. I know she's out there somewhere, somewhere, somewhere. I know I'll find her somehow, somehow. I need that second trailer, don't I? Look out, school bus. All right, so we need to get across there to the sunflowers. We're going to make oil out of the sunflowers. Now it just depends whether I can get through here. Oh, I can't. There's a fence. Look out. Can I get through there? Oh shoot, I hit that tree. George, George, George of the jungle. I'll start down at this end, I guess. Craig's working. Look how many. You need to spend some money there, Andy. Hamish. Okay, so he's empty. I don't think anything else is ready for sure, except for the peas. Or carrots. Carrots. But I gotta dump these peas someplace. Is this the carrots? Yeah, looks like it. Good God, Andy. Give me a heart attack. Sadie. Just about the time I was going to sleep. We'll dump this stuff. Make room for some pea. You'd think I'd need the tanker for that, but no. It'll go in the trailer. It'll leak all over. You go to the department store and pick up some Depends and put on these trailers. I'm just making stuff up now. I gotta do something with those greenhouses too, because I don't know what the hell they're growing. If you remember, I was a little confused when I did that. That looks like cabbage over there and cabbage over here. We need more cabbage than anything else. We get chili peppers and they don't go very far. Well, they go a long ways because you need, for some reason, more cabbage. Well, that's what it is. Kimchi is like a sauerkraut, only real spicy. That's what they tell me. I don't think I've ever had any. I've been led to believe that's what it is. Spicy sauerkraut. All righty. Can I get through here? Maybe. These trailers track pretty good. I like them because they make a lot of noise. They bang around a lot, like a trailer would do, especially if it's empty. Whoa, UPS is driving too fast as usual. Where'd my combine go? Didn't I just park my combine right there? Hey, Steve, thank you. Shiba Dog writing with a brush. Writing number 1 on a piece of paper. Where did my combine go? No, seriously, where is it? This is barley. This isn't carrots. I'm in the wrong field. You know what? I think I've got peas in another field. Let's drive down to it because I've got peas still in here. And I'll do the carrots last because that only makes sense, right? Oh my God, how are you supposed to drive this? That don't make no sense. Need one of them. Hey Frank, everybody's picking on Sadie today. Periscope. I was thinking of Periscope. I need a Periscope to drive this thing. Oh, this is soybeans and they're still growing. Oh, Santa Cat. You guys were talking about a new map last week. Did anybody find one that they're actually going to play? All right, this is peas and it's ready to harvest. So let's get it. We need to drop that first, I guess. Oh no, I took a sign out. Scorpion again. Uh-oh. Miss Nelson. All right, just let him. I'll let her go. She knows what she's doing. Looks like a huge vacuum cleaner. Just sucking up a bunch of pee. Alrighty, what's this one doing? This one is soybeans. So the soybeans are slow too. What's that one? That's not my field, is it? Nope, that's Ben's field. Who's Ben? I know Noah, I know Walter, and I know Well, maybe I don't know because there's a woman. Katie? Was it Katie? Okay, barley. That's going to grow well. Walter. Sir Walter Ollie. What is going on here? Holy smokes. What's this guy doing every other row here? Did I do something wrong? No, it's just dropping the trash, the width of the header. Look at Andy go with that bow on the violin. Okay, there's barley. Here's the carrots. We'll get those next. I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else that's ready to go. Oh, I keep forgetting. I want to pick up that windrow. Let's get, because that's the only windrow I got out of this article so far. Oh, I'm using the tractor for that. I need a new tractor. No, I'm not doing any seeding right now, so we'll borrow it. See if I can get across the tracks without getting hit by a train. Scratch. Andy likes what? Frank likes spicy meatballs. You like dangerous? Makes your heart race. You knew the job was dangerous when you took it. Agent 99. No, was it? 86. Agent 86. Maxwell Smart. I knew the job was dangerous when I took it. Whoa, whoa, get back here. A little carried away there. Frank Spicy Hammond. Yeah, that works. Hamish Haggis McDougal. How often do you eat haggis? Andy or Hamish? How often does Hamish eat haggis? And do you eat that vegetarian stuff? I don't know what the point of that is, but that little gal I watch, she always does vegan haggis. What's the point? I'm gonna barbecue me a cucumber hot dog. Why? Oh yeah. There's something new about him about once a year. Matter of fact, I saw something new about that story just last year. They still think that he's out there. Spectacle Island. I don't even know if he's still making mods. Alien Jim was the mod author. Yeah, Alien Jim, if you guys remember, he used to come into my live streams. Phantom 1960s now following. Phantom gets a new tractor. Everybody that follows or subscribes to YouTube or follows on Twitch gets a brand new tractor. Most expensive, most powerful, the largest that we can afford. And it's all yours for free. And there it is. All you have to do is drive it away. It's an easy drive, though. It only takes 2 fingers. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Alrighty, we got a little straw here. Let's go throw it in storage. I wonder if some of my cattle don't need some straw. I should go check. On account I haven't checked on the animals forever. As far as I know, they don't even have food. Uh-oh, chickens are making eggs and I don't know if they're not quite full, I guess. We're gonna have to make an omelet. Let's throw a little straw in here. You know, I was going to do this in the last episode. I forgot all about it. All right, let's go open up this gate here. Oh no! Oh no! I left super strength on. I'm tossing my tractor around. All right, let's go down and check these animals, and then we got animals at the other farm. I can't remember where it's at. Mr. Phantom, how are you doing today? Christopher time. I'm pretty sure I got animals in here. Let's go find out where the straw goes. Run down here and see where the straw goes. Uh-oh, where does it go? It must go inside. Yeah, it goes inside here. Okay. I got about chicken 6 at my place. They easy look after they got plenty of eggs. I'm doing great, Phantom. For Tuesday was supposed to be 70 degrees. It's still only, well, it's getting close. It's 69. We're not quite there yet. But it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it's going to start cooling down again. So today was our chance to have weather at least in the 70s this summer. We haven't gotten out of the 50s and 60s all summer long. I don't know if I can get through here. Let's try. Now, there's no collision on the boom, so we should be okay. All right, let's drop some. That's all she took. Look out, cow. I'm going to splatter the cow. We're going to have beefsteaks. What kind of steaks are those ones where you take the thing and pound the shit out of them? They're like pancake thin. Is that what they make chicken fried steak out of? 'Cause I don't think it's chicken. All right, now I gotta find that other farm. I'm not quite sure where it's at, and I think I have another one after that. Lightning struck my tractor. There's the mailman. Oh, I got corn windrow to pick up too. Man, I tell you, my eyelids get a little heavy here. I missed my nap today. Carol asked me after I had my lunch if I was getting ready for a nap, and I said, "Oh no, it's Tuesday." "Oh, you got a live stream, don't you?" And I said, "Yeah." "I'll probably fall asleep halfway through," I said. I made it almost. They're starting to get a little heavy now. Nice stop, huh? Where'd you learn to stop like that? I grew up in California. That's a term for that, by the way. If you slow down and just drive right through a stop sign, they call that a California stop. Wonder Bomb Black Classic. What is that? Does it taste like, smell like licorice? Supposed to be a pine tree. It is a tree. Kind of looks like a pine tree. Didn't look like an oak tree. I'm talking about that swinging, smelly thing on the windshield. On the rear view mirror. All right, where's my turn anyway? Do I have a turn? Where's my turn? This can't be it. Oh, it is it. It is it. This is my farm. I didn't think it was this far down. I was wrong. All right, now I don't know where to put this stuff, so let's see. Might already have some, I don't know. All right, so there's the straw and there's the food. We're gonna come back with some food. Well, there may be some food in there. Maybe I just didn't put any straw in. Snow? Well, it is winter there, isn't it? How much snow do you get a year? I mean, does it get up to your ankles, your knees, cover your head? These are cattle, aren't they? Do the pigs take straw? I can't remember. No, I'm not sure. Can't say for sure. I just ran over a cow. He's an itty bitty one. I didn't see him. All right, I'm gonna check on the pigs real quick. Is that the pig barn down here? Well, it looks like they did get some straw. Well, I'm here. Let's grab some and see. No, they did need straw. Glad I stopped. And with that, time for me to go. Hope you had fun. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. And then I'm traveling again this weekend. You guys keep me in your prayers. It's dangerous out there on the old freeways and stuff, especially at my age. And I will see you on Thursday. Thanks for being here. Ta-ta for now. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Only once in a blue moon. This is probably the year for a blue moon, Steve. You better buckle up. All right. Bye, everybody.